Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good day again, everyone. Today we will be discussing about the algebra of functions. Okay, so in our synchronous classes, we discuss it in a little bit of like a childish way, but in this case, we will be discussing it straight to the point. Okay, so of course, our given would be like this one. We have f of x, or the function of x, is equals to say we will have any what we call this expression that we could say, or we could think of, like say 3x squared plus 2x minus 1. Okay, so we have this given function. Okay, and the dependent variable would be the value of x, and then the independent variable would be of course this one. Yan. Yung 3, yung square, yung plus, yung 2, and yung negative 1. So I said that because these values, this 3 squared plus 2 times x, atong 2 here, and minus 1, they will never change. But in the case of the f of x, the value of x, it will change. Okay, so in the algebra of function, it will just simply go like this. Whatever would be the value inside of your parentheses after, for example, the f of 0, it just simply states or demands you to change all the values of your x's to whatever is inside here, okay, in the parentheses. So it will give you 3 times 0 squared plus 2 times 0 minus 1. So what happens here? Ang nangyari lang dito would be everything except for x will change, and at the same time, you just simply have to evaluate as is, like in MDAS. Like in this case, 0 squared is of course 0, and 0 times 3 is of course 0. Plus, 2 times 0 is of course 0, so we'll have 0, and minus 1. 0 plus 0 minus 1, that would give you negative 1. So therefore, in our function, f of x is equals to 3x squared plus 2x minus 1, your f of 0 would be equals to negative 1. Okay, so let's have another example. Say we have f of 2 using the same given. Okay, so what would happen here? It will give us all the values of 3 square and plus 2 minus 1 would be the same, but the x will be changed into 2. So again, just a reminder to you guys, when you're trying to change for the x, always place a parenthesis. Okay? So, yeah. So we have this given. Now we just simply need to evaluate. 3 squared is 4. 2 squared is 4. 4 times 3 is of course 12. 2 times 2 is of course 4 minus 1. Everything with x, evaluate natin. Okay? And we do the MDAS thing. Multiplication first, or I mean GEMDAS. Okay? And then we have 12 plus 4 minus 1, the answer would be 16. Minus 1, the answer is simply 15. Okay? So that would be when it comes to the algebra of function. It's just simply substitution. Okay? So say we have our given here at the top. Baguhin natin yung f of x. F of x is x plus 1. G of x is equals to x squared minus 3, and we have h of x is equals to say 2x plus 5. Okay, so for example, I will have f of negative 3. So we will take f only, and this is x plus 1. So we will have negative 3 plus 1, and it will give us of course negative 2. Okay. So also, if we will have say h of 1 half, so what would happen? All the x's in h will be replaced by 1 half. So this is 2 parenthesis 1 half plus 5, and 2 times 1 half is 1, and 1 plus 5, the answer is 6. Yeah. And say we have another example. Say we have g of 10. This is g. All x's there would be replaced by 10, so we will have 10 squared minus 3. 10 squared is 100, and 100 minus 3, the answer is 97. Okay, so you will notice, class, it's actually quite easy. When it comes to the algebra of function, it's just a combination of substitution and evaluation. PEMDAS to be specific. Okay, so I hope that you got our short discussion. So even if your given function will be, say, as long as this one, say I have 3x squared plus 4x cubed minus 9 divided by x, like say 4x. So it's the same. If I will have say 4 of f of say 1, now let's make it 4, f of 4. So therefore your excess will be first changed into 4. Okay, into 4. Everything. Okay, and all the independent variables, you leave it as is. Ano yung mga independent variables? Itong 4, 3 squared, 4, 3, and negative 9. Okay. So let's try to solve for our given. 4 squared is 16. Let me get my calculator. 16, and 16 times 3, the answer is 48. So this would be 48 plus 4 cubed, the answer is 64. 64 times 64 times 4, the answer would be 256 minus 9. So we will have, of course, sorry, meron pa pala tayo dito sa baba. We have 16 here. We will have 48 plus 256 minus 9. We will have 295 over 16. And if we will try to divide that by 16, it's not divisible. Therefore, f of 4 is this one. Yan lang. Ganun lang kadali. Okay? If you would have your calculator, then of course you can use your calculator. But then again, I urge you to do MDAS or PEMDAS. So, para masanay kayo. So that you will get used to solving or evaluating order of operation. Okay? So that would be all for our discussion for algebra of functions. Thank you for listening. If you would have any other questions, you can view the video again or ask me in our class. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you.